Alright, everyone, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, playing as the German Empire, and hopefully we can finish up this war with the Russians. No guarantees, but, you know, I'd like to. Anyways, we're one turn away from taking northern Russia, which will then allow us to move the rest of the fleet down to the Black Sea, so we can take southern Russia and Georgia, and then over to the Far East. We are hopefully going to have Dreadnought. Yes, 6 months until Dreadnoughts, which is good. Actually, research-wise, what are we looking at? Cruiser, light cruiser, 5,000 tons. Hold on, I need to look at. So light cruiser 3, which we can get maxed out at 8,000 tons. Light cruiser 2 maxes out at 7,000 tons, so it's probably going to be more efficient. Do we wait for the 7,000 ton, or do we get an intermediate class going? Well, the Thetis class, they're not, like, obsolete yet, so we'll hold off. We'll hold off. I do need light cruisers to pair up with the Dreadnoughts, though. So we are going to have to get those put together relatively soon. So let's go ahead, look at finances again. We're making 20 mil. I kind of am low on cash in the bank, so let's keep that. And then come over here to fleet real quick. Let's look, are we building anything? No. Do we have any allies? This is the question. Mexico. So we do have Mexico. I think getting a war started with the Japanese as soon as we get the fleet over there is going to be the play. So I think that's how we'll play. Is we'll just work our way around, start a war with the Japanese soon after, kill the Japanese, and just basically keep a constant flow of conquest going, and then eventually get into a spat with the Americans once we have the Dreadnoughts. Auto-resolve that. Auto-resolve that. I do not care. Ooh. The Moskva, hey? What do you got on you? 13.1-inch guns. Well, a few 6-inch guns. A bunch of 4-inch guns. Okay, so this is one of those, yeah, this is one of those ironclad-ish style ships. So we'll kill this real quick. I'm not going to auto-resolve this one because I don't want to risk damage. Of course. Of course it's going to be storming. Alright, let's see if we can get lucky. Get in close, kill the ship, get the hell out of Dodge. Okay. You go with them. Oh my lord. I don't know if we'll be able to get lucky. Actually be able to find it. But we're gonna try. Now, these ships do not have torpedoes, so I can't do some crazy, like, battleship torpedo runs or anything like that, unfortunately. So, it is what it is. But we do have torpedoes on these bad boys. So, real quick, let me audio. Turn that down slightly. Don't want it overpowering the audio from the microphone, given that I have to try to be a little quieter because of the room I'm in. Oh, and I guess I'd give you guys an update on the move. Move is complete. Everything is good to go. Still getting things organized, but slowly but surely. Alright, light damage, nothing to be concerned about. Just throw shit at the ship, and we kill it over time. Alright, the Moskva has realized it cannot escape, so it's now turning to actually engage by the looks of it. Ooh. Big ol' hit on the Mecklenburg. Alright, that was a nice hit. Engine room 3 down with a flood. Crossing the formations. Let's go ahead. You get out of there. Thank you. You go ahead. Go stealthy. Alright. We got her exactly where we want her. She's already listing very heavily, so... Yes, little Russian. The German Navy is here to kill you. If we get words. If we can get some successful 11-inch connections, that'd be great. Oh, that was a ricochet. What's the armor on these things? It's like not bad, but not impressive. It's about what our belt does. Oh, another flooding hit, but it's again in the rear section. We need to get a flooding hit in that forward section. Alright. So it's just a matter of us actually getting the hits in order to be able to put her down. Oh, okay. Decent little hit there. Uh, she does not have torpedoes, so this is going to be a moderately safe torpedo run. Very nice. Exactly where we needed that torpedo, too. Let's go ahead. Move the second ship in. We'll even prep up the third ship. Second torpedo away. Ooh. She took a big ol' hit. Torpedo detonated as soon as it hit the water. Okay, there we go. The Moskva is sinking. Another Russian ship hits the bottom. Very nice. Light damage across the fleet, but nothing I'm concerned about. Alright, so we've transited that. Let's go ahead and look real quick. Soviet Union does not have any allies whatsoever. That's good for us, actually. Because that means I don't have to worry about any other ships getting in the way. Let's go ahead and have these guys head down here as well. Then these bad boys can go into Murmansk. And they can start doing patrols in that region. Alright, so far here's our military conquest. The army is slacking, of course, but, you know, what's new? But we're looking pretty good. Hopefully we'll be able to take Azerbaijan. I would love the oil that's located in Azerbaijan as well as the oil in southern Russia. You know, the more oil we can... You know, we got a good amount of oil here in Western Germany, but the more oil we can take, the better. You know, that's just how it is. So, we will want more. More! And then, yeah, again, kill the Japanese after we... Oh, they've taken, Cochin China. Okay. Well, that's, just more territory for the fleet to take. You know, I'll take whatever I can get at this point. Every little bit counts, especially with our situation. So let's go ahead and run the turn. No, I do not want an alliance with the Italians. Still can't believe the British took Croatia. It's like, fuck. You bastards. You limeys. Alright. So those guys are going to start transiting. Oh, wow. That's a lot of... What do we got here? Torpedo boat, light cruiser, torpedo boat, heavy cruiser, light cruiser. Heavy cruiser, torpedo boat, light cruiser, torpedo boat, heavy cruiser. And then... Alright, so that's going to be a little much for our cruiser squadron to deal with, but they'll be able to deal with it. I have faith in my men. It's probably misplaced faith, but I have faith. These are not whimsical hopes. No, I do not want an alliance with them. Fuck no. I already have enough wars to deal with. Why would I want more? Alright, so these guys are about to transit into the Black Sea, which is good. So we'll start interdicting their trade there. Yeah, if the army could, you know, do something, like 48% logistics, and they are not doing a single fucking thing. It's like I would expect them to do something at this point in time. All right, Spanish government went through a revolution. What form of Spain are we dealing with? Spain, so this is the democratic Spain, the communist Spain, I think. Hold on, let's check. No, this is just the pure democratic Spain. Okay, so this is like regular, boring, current day Spain. The good Spain, technically speaking, if they can keep a center government, this is actually the strongest version of Spain, if I remember correctly, because it gets the best modifiers for budget and GDP growth and province income. Military power, it sucks, but it is what it is. And that really nice minus 25% unrest. Actually, never looked at Germany, so okay. So Germany's actually pretty freaking nice. Like, really big naval budget boost with a decent little province income modifier. The GDP growth modifier kind of sucks, but yeah, it is what it is. We're in a decent little position anyways, so I'm not gonna fret over it. Research wise, 2 months we get to design our first dreadnoughts. All right, so these bad boys are in the Black Sea. We're gonna go have them sit on Novosibirsk, because that is definitely our first priority. I did not realize that a cruiser had broken off at some point in time. And then if you guys can just move this way, that'd be great. I actually haven't looked at what our current GDP growth is, because I think our GDP growth is still pretty decent. And we now have armed transports, meaning that we are going to have fun with their faces. Where are we at? 8.7. So we're doing pretty decent, even still, like very middling GDP growth while at war. So it's actually not bad. It's not great, of course, because we'd probably be closer to like 11 or 12%, but you know, I'll take what I can get. All right, you did not move at all that turn. Why did you not move? Is it because of this? Probably. Okay, so we have enough power projection to prevent them from doing anything there, and then Arctic Ocean, they overpower us, but not by much. So we'll get into some convoy engagements in the North Atlantic, or in the Arctic Ocean, but nothing to worry about. We can now build 35-ton or 35,000-ton ships, so that's good. That'll give us a huge little bit to work with. Now our goal is, I want to say, 51,000 is where German battleships tend to do well. Okay, so this torpedo boat is doing something. Is he actually preventing us from moving? I wonder if he is, because it feels like we're, like, that ship, this cruiser did not move at all. So this cruiser, or this torpedo boat, might be preventing us from actually getting into the Black Sea right now, which is annoying. Oh, bottlenecks, how I do hate you. Transport losses, nothing we can't mitigate. Like, it's literally nothing. Alright, so we have dreadnoughts. Now we just let the research just fucking go. Like, we got the main ship that we needed. Or the main tech level that we needed to get this really going. Alright, so Dreadnought 1s max out at 22,500. Optimal speed of 21. So let's go ahead and see what we can build here. So I'm thinking a traditional 3 battery. Yeah, I think a traditional 3 battery. We'll go... You know what? Oh. Interesting. It's a little big for this profile, but never seen this barbette before. I wonder, can I put secondary guns on this? No, those are just searchlights. Okay, so that profile, that's a cool little profile, but so I want to try putting 13.5s on this. I want to see if I can do it. Because if it can fit 13.5s, it can fit 14s. And I'll refit it with 14s later. Okay. Okay, I do have 5-inch Mark IIs, so we'll go to using 5.5-inch guns, and then, alright, so these max out at 3s, so we'll do 3.9s. So we don't really want to interfere with those batteries. So maybe something like that? Maybe. Yeah, torpedoes are basically a waste on dreadnoughts. So. Alright, so let's go ahead. That, Harvey, Barbette 2. Standard ratio, soft cap, capped, gun cotton. Now the question is going ballastite better or going picric acid better? Going ballastite's better. And I know somebody called me out for using ballastite and picric acid at the same time on one of the ships or whatever. Yes, that is generally speaking a bad idea. Do not use both. Use one or the other. I don't know if I'll have enough room for this, but we'll armor everything up first, and then figure out where we need to cut weight. So 5.5-inch guns, 5.5s, 13.5. Okay, so we are 1,500 tons over the limit. Honestly speaking, if we minus these out, shaves a decent amount off. It's not like these things are gonna be undergunned, really. Alright, so 12 and 12. Alright. We just do that. Once we have lighter armor, we'll be able to... Because these things are gonna be around for fucking ever. Okay, and I'm going to refer to these as the Kaiser class. So, 13.5-inch batteries, which will be changed up to 14-inch batteries once we have Krupp armor unlocked, so we'll be able to save the weight that we need in order to be able to put 14-inch guns on here. If we can't really fit 14-inchers on these, then we'll just stick with the 13.5s. 13.5 is an excellent caliber anyways, so it's not like it's a big deal. Overall balance, pretty freaking solid. Good amount of 5.5-inch guns, solid secondary of 3.9s with the main battery. That, you know, overall this is a pretty solid design, so I'm pretty happy with it. Honestly speaking, there might be means to improve it. Let's see if we can improve this at all by throwing another funnel on there. Just throw that extra funnel on, but that sends us 200 tons over. You know what? Let's save some weight in the engine. Oh, wow. Yeah, that cut it under pretty good. So if we go 20 knots, 12,000, almost 13,000 kilometer range, you know, overall looking pretty snazzy, and actually a fully balanced design. Funny enough, that there's no offset whatsoever, and with decent pitch and roll. So, you know, I think she is going to be a capable ship. All right, cool. And under 100 million right now, so getting these hulls out into the water is going to be relatively cheap. So, let's actually also get a cruiser design to pair with it, because I think at this point in time we should just do that. Get a cruiser 2 out. We're up to 5,000 tons of displacement. I would love to wait until like 6,000 tons gets us that extra gun slot, but you know what? We'll do a small class of intermediary cruisers to pair with it. Now, the advantage of the Germans is that they get these really nice gun shield 5-inch guns. So these gun shield 5-inchers, you can place them. However, looks like we might have to go with 4-inchers. Because unfortunately, these gun shield ones... Alright, you know what? this intermediary class is going to get the 4-inchers. Alright, this rear tower is really pissing me off. So we'll go the downgrade. Yeah, there we go. Fuck it. Yeah, okay. We'll go with that. I'm not gonna put any secondary guns on it. I don't see the point. Save the weight. All right, and then let's go ahead and tech it out, and then we'll decide on the speed after that. So these are going to be equipped with 4.7-inch guns, give them a little more killing capability than what we have with the Thetis class. Yeah, we'll give them mines. Oh, and these things can have a massive main belt. Like, these are actually getting into the realm of proper light cruisers. Alright, and then 4.7s. Alright. So yeah, these are going to be able to properly escort the new dreadnoughts until we get, you know, proper larger cruisers put together. Alright, so they can, yeah, we can safely get 22 knots out of them. So 10,000 kilometer range, so they're going to be able to pace with the Kaisers decently well. 22 knots, they'll be able to screen for the Kaisers. And they've got the weaponry to screen properly. So, yeah, I think this right here, the Amazon class. Boom. Alright, cool. And we'll go ahead and start building these out. So I think I'm going to go 9 total of the Kaiser class. Actually, we'll go 8. We'll do them in classes or in... Hold on. So... No, we'll do 9. So we'll build 9 of these total. And then we'll build them in series of 3. Wilhelmshaven. Alright, so... But yeah, we'll produce these in classes of 3, and then we will... Why is that only taking 15 months? What? I'm not stupid, am I? Why? I don't understand. Weird, but okay. I don't understand why that's only taking or why this is taking 15 and why this is taking 18, but whatever. And then we'll do We'll just do 10 per task force, or we'll do 10 ships per task force, I should say. So we'll go ahead and pair these ships up with their charges. Danzig. And then Wilhelmshaven. Alright, cool. And then suspend. And suspend. Alright, and we're only losing 7.3 mil per turn, which that's perfectly adequate. That is perfectly adequate. Alright, cool. Alright, so our struggle to get into the Mediterranean, you know, this one torpedo boat right here just kind of telling us to go fuck ourselves. We'll have to fucking try to get an engagement so we can take them out and actually get in here. But yes, the northern section of Russia and the central section are under our control. Southern Russia is looking very, very, very fine, and that oil is delicious. And then, of course, we have the Far East, which we'll get over there when we get over there. If the army could actually get off its ass, that'd be great. But, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'll talk to you later. I love you.